Good morning. My name is Dr. Robert Hill, and I'm your professor for the Dynamics of Student Services class. And I'm here to elaborate on the first major assignment, the interview of the two student affairs administrators that you're going to conduct the first few weeks of the course. The assignment is the first major written assignment. There's 3 major written assignments. This one's worth 25% of your overall grade, and it's generally due around week 5. The hardest part about this assignment is lining up the 2 actual administrators at your particular college or university that you're going to interview for this assignment. The interviews don't have to be together. They can be separately done, but they should ideally be done in person in their office. They could be done telephonically. They could be done through even email, but the ideal scenario would be where you're sitting there interviewing them one-on-one, because you might want to ask a follow-up question. Once you get on these 2, you identify the 2 eligible administrators that will fulfill this assignment, and you need to read the instructions. You need to interview 2 seasoned administrators who've worked at the college or university for a few years. They have some continuity, and they should be able to be empowered to make decisions. They shouldn't be front office, front counter people, but mid-level administrators who are empowered to actually solve critical student issues and critical student problems without having to push it up the ladder in the higher up chain of command. So once you get on these 2 administrative calendars, and one person, as a reminder, needs to cover or represent the financial or the business side of the college or university, you're going to have to come up with at least 5 questions that both of these administrators can answer and they both have knowledge about. But they might see things from a different lens or a different point of view, because one person represents the business office as opposed to student government office or residency life, etc. So now that you have the actual interviews in hand, you don't need to videotape them or to tape record them. You can if you wish. We don't need to go through FERPA, but you should let them know that this is just for a course assignment, that this is not for publication. And then you need to come up with these questions, and again, look at the parameters of the assignment. Look at the syllabus. There's 3 major components of this assignment, each worth 25% of the overall grade. And the first part is the actual questions and answer period. It could be a partial transcript, but I need to see what your particular questions were and how respondent number 1 and how respondent number 2 answered the questions in their own words. You can certainly use an ellipsis and edit out some of their words or some of their sentences, but I need to get a handle on how interviewee 1 versus interviewee 2 answered each of your 5 or 6 or 7 questions that you asked him or her. All right? The second major piece of the assignment is in another header, another section. You discuss in your own words their particular responses. What did you find interesting? What did you find shocking? What did you agree with? What did you disagree with? And finally, the third piece I'm looking for is the analysis, the critical thinking. How you're taking the literature in the Shu, Jones, and Harper textbook and our other textbook and what we've been writing about on the discussion board and applying the theory to practice. What did they say? Did it jive with the professional and the academic literature, or did it seem contradictory? All right? And overall, I hope this is a good experience for you. I hope you get to see what it's like in the shoes of a student affairs administrator for at least 30 minutes in their work. And it gives you a chance to bridge theory with practice and get to appreciate what their world is like. Many students have used this assignment, and then they've gone forward and have done something similar for their applied dissertations. So if you like qualitative research, this is your chance to ask 2 seasoned administrators some open-ended questions as opposed to very close-ended. And make sure you follow the instructions. Make sure you look at the other things on the rubric. Pay attention to APA, pay attention to your presentation, your overall written format, etc. And I think you'll do fine. Again, you don't have to post this assignment on the discussion board. There might be controversial answers, so the only one who will receive this assignment is me. All right? But good luck. Have some fun with this assignment. And it's not your typical read a book, write a paper. It's an actual and applied assignment. And hopefully you'll keep these 2 contacts in your Rolodex, and you'll be able to call upon these administrators later on in your degree program. Good luck, everybody, on this first assignment. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at the 800 number in the afternoons down in North Miami Beach, or to send me a course message inside the Blackboard Learning Management System. Good luck, everybody.